Always have been, always will be.
Because you
I
were
love
brought up
hoops.
right.
I was brought up right. I like all sizes, all designs, all, you know.
All denominations.
Yeah, I like all of them. This is the ribbed hoop earring set, or you could choose the twisted earring set. So we are getting, wait, you're not getting 2 for $39. I'm reading this and I'm thinking there's an error.
We didn't get a chance to talk before. This is our customer appreciation where you get a BOGO. 2 pairs of earrings for the price of 1 set.
No way. So
Yes.
do you just choose gold tone or silver tone and you
That's all
get
you
both
choose.
designs?
That's all you choose.
No way, Paul.
Yeah, yes way. Yes way. We do this once a year. They always end up being huge customer picks. They're very limited. What we have is what we have. And if you haven't tried our earrings, let me please tell you why you should. Our earrings are the most comfortable on earth. They are the best earrings on earth. And you say, what is that man talking about his earrings like that? I didn't say that. You guys did. Your friends and neighbors have written me countless times, hundreds of times, saying we make the best earrings on the planet. They're the most comfortable, the most lightweight, the most durable, the most long-lasting. They look like gold, and they're just fabulous. Why is that? Well, we start with pure Italian bronze. And because, again, bronze is a very strong metal, we can make a super lightweight earring, but we can make it super durable, right? So this earring is never gonna bust on you, trust me. We also make the post in sterling silver, and we do that because I don't want any strange metals inside of your ear. I want it to be precious, noble metal. The thing you're going to love, you know the little bunny ears on the back where they close? You know how they always get bent out of shape because they're made of sterling silver?
Right, right.
And they wear out, and then the earring won't close anymore, and now it's just one of your earrings that doesn't work anymore. Well, because you do this in bronze, that'll never happen. It'll always just click shut. You'll hear that little sound of confident clicking shut, and your earring will be there, good to stay. Who was it? I'm drawing a blank. One of our hosts wore our earrings to the Dominican Republic on vacation, and she said she wore them in the pool and then on the boat in the ocean.
You think it was Debbie?
I don't think it was Debbie. Although Debbie only wears our earrings. Actually, if you look around the building,
Oh yeah.
all the hosts wear our earrings.
I have them in my locker here. I keep a whole set. I forgot I went to go put them on. I forgot I was wearing them, Paul. I put them on earlier before the show.
My work is done.
And I was like, oh no, just now. I was like, I need to go get the earrings. We have a little tray. And I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm actually wearing them. And look how great it looks if you have multiple piercings.
And those are probably gold and diamond, right?
Yes,
Knowing you,
they
knowing
are.
you. So look at how they go exactly together. They're the same. No tug, no pull, no anything. So maybe you're blessed and you have a little pair of gold hoops. Maybe you have multiple piercings. Maybe you have some little diamond studs. Put these with them. It plays right there. It looks like it's made out of solid 18 karat gold.
I'm thinking about like, when you go to like during the holidays, sometimes you go to like the big box store, you go to that little like teeny bopper, like little accessory store that everything's just, it's all fashion and fake.
I know what you're talking about.
You'd be hard pressed to find one pair of hoops for $39.98. We're getting Bellezza, we're getting bronze, we're getting these beautiful designs. You're getting 2. You're not choosing, you're getting both. You just choose the gold tone or the silver tone. I think it's finally, elevator's finally reaching the top floor on this deal, Paul, and people are buying both sets.
I don't blame you because, you know, most of you, I ask you, when do you wear silver, when do you wear gold? Most of you say the same thing. Depends on my mood, depends on my outfit. And so my mom always says, you can't wear the suite if you don't own it. So you're gonna have to, you know. So if you're tempted by both, by the way, this rib style, earlier today, I think it was Natasha who said, they should have called this faceted because look at all the facets and the sparkle that you're getting off those.
Yeah,
I mean, these are like, you know, on a dance floor. They're just amazing. And then that twisted ribbon, so very Italian. You know, ribbon is hot, hot, hot now. Bows are hot. You see them on fashion shoes, everything, fabrics. It's like it's everywhere. So we did it, and the Italians say, I made a ribbon and I did it with a twist. And they say it just like that. God bless them. I just love a twist. They cannot say twist. They have to say twist. I know. By the way, we make fun and say that they add an A to the end of everything. They actually do.
They do, absolutely.
They really do.
I wanted you guys to see how uniquely different these two designs are.
Complete personalities.
Again, maybe it's your daughter who's more the ribbon design. Maybe you're a little bit more modern and you like a little edgier design. I love that you've got that rib design. And this one's graduated. You can see it's a little bit more narrow at that beautiful post, and then it gets a little wider at the bottom. It almost reminds me a little bit of a disco ball.
A little bit.
Right?
You get that kind
because
of sparkle
of the way you've
off
got
it.
that flash, and it's inside out too, right? When you can see that, you're getting that incredible, yeah, sure. My
Yes.
director's like, can you rotate them? I'm like, yeah, I'll get you some flash. All you have to do, and this is what happens when you're talking, when you're laughing, you're at dinner, you put your hair behind your ears, you just see that little flash, that scintillation, which is so exciting. Nobody would not think that these aren't solid 18 karat gold earrings,
You know,
and they would be crazy priced.
I was at dinner locally, and I saw a gal across the room having dinner, and she was wearing some of our earrings. And I wanted to go over and just thank her and tell her how beautiful she looked. And I got over to the table. She had on Bellezza earrings, but she had on a $50,000 Rolex watch.
Oh, wow.
She had on a diamond you could land a plane on. I was like, okay, she had great jewelry. And she chose our earrings. And I said, I see your beautiful jewelry. Why do you choose Bellezza? She's like, comfort. It's the most comfortable. I love them.
That's a good point. Honestly, they're so lightweight, they're featherweight, but they're going to last. You can wear them every single day to all your different occasions, right? Whether you're going out, you know, for the evening and a special dinner, or maybe it's just jeans and t-shirt. You're going to the ball field with the kids, you've got lacrosse practice, you've got brunch with the ladies. Like, there's something so classic about hoops, but these are not boring hoops. These are not hoops everybody's like, oh yeah, she got those on aisle 9. You know what I mean? These are hoops that are like, wow. And you start thinking, that style, taste, sophistication. Sometimes it's just something so small that can make such a big difference. And I love how they just shine on Victoria. I mean, she's got her hair slicked back, and the presence that they bring is unbelievable. I mean, these should be $139.98, right? If you really want to look at, hey, we got a great deal. They're better than a buy one, get one. You're getting both sets. You're getting the 2 different designs. They're about 1.5 inches, they're about 1 inch in diameter, and you are getting the beautiful ribbed, which I think kind of has that etching to it, and Natasha's right that they really have that flash and that scintillation.
Kind of faceted looking, yeah.
Very
really
much
pretty.
so, inside and out. Plus you're getting that twisted sort of ribbon design. All you choose is gold tone, or you choose that silver tone. You can see that one has a little bit more of that mirrored polished finish, as it's been kind of just like sweeping around.
And you know, if you got these in 18 karat gold and they had a designer name on them, they'd be well north of $1,000.
Oh, for sure.
And
Yep.
you'd be worried you'd lose one, and you will lose one. We lose our earrings all the time. Everybody tells me, I lost an earring, it just happens, okay? So if you lose one, bummer. But at this price, it's not end of the world, you know? It's like, oh God, darn it, I lost my earring. I love how secure they are because of that clasp. I love how light they are because of that bronze.
You can see how light that they are. They're not dragging
No pull.
my
pull.
piercing down, which is really
Do
important.
you know, when the first pair of earrings I designed, my assistant Anna said to me, have you tried those on? And I said, well, no, why would I? She's like, they're so uncomfortable.
They're like wearing door knockers sometimes. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't
She's
go
like,
out.
they're so uncomfortable.
I've taken earrings off before, like fashion earrings that are so heavy and they're not even real, because I'm like, what are these made of? Like tires?
Mystery metal.
Mystery metal, right? This is fine, incredible, beautiful Italian designs. I'm excited that you guys are picking these up. Well over 600 of you have snagged them. $13.33. Stock them.